Hello, where? Wait, is my audio up? I have no idea. Alright, we're back at it again with more Unicorn Overlord. For this stream, I think I might just do a little bit of housekeeping and try and get all the characters that are playable in Cornea, and then I'll work my way down to the regions that I've already liberated. So, from what I remember from my last playthrough, I've unlocked some of them already. This one, Berenice, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Let's do hers. They're only level 6, but I'm just gonna go through them real quick.
A moment, Your Highness. Word has crossed my ear of a challenge issued by a woman named Berenice. You know of her? I do. In truth.
Clive. Didn't anyone ever teach you it's not nice to go spilling other people's secrets? I have to say, I should have known you'd wind up a rank and file with these high-strung liberation types.
Do you have any concept of whose honor you mock? His Highness Elaine is the lost son of Queen Elenia, and rightful heir to the Cornean crown. Surely you've no cause to raise arms against one such as he.
Funny thing, that. It actually gives me more reason to fight. Need to see if you've got the goods to take on Galerius. Or if your heads will be stuck on a pike like all the rest.
Stay your tongue.
She's right, Clive. If I can't claim victory here, what hope do I ever have of vanquishing Zenoiran?
Ha! Now that's the spirit. Don't disappoint me, Prince.
Watch out, the prince is cracked. That's some sword she's carrying, Chloe says. I'm terrified to think what a hit from it might do to us. Clive says, indeed, units of the Cell Sword class specialize in powerful attacks using their characteristics great swords. Travis says, doesn't matter how hard they hit if they can't land a blow. Let me take the front row, Elaine. Oh, she's way over there. For fun, we're gonna run it through. And put the right teams together. I think it might be better to just put Fran in with the unit that could fly around. Let's put Unifi in here. Whoops. So that this unit will have somebody who can fly around. In. Devil Plumes, why not? Move fast. Sure, it has enough crit rate. Let's see what else. Inspiration on the archer. Give me back my damn shield. An open sapphire pendant. Let's keep Yana in here. This is no stress. Use quick impetus on the flying unit for this unit. 4, 5, 5, 4. Okay. Albin is in here. Put that boy back in here. And then the other gambler's coin, wherever the hell it is. On to Aubin. I forgot to move my stuff around. I was playing Coliseum before I started the stream. Just trying to get that out of the way before I start my stream. But then I forgot to move my stuff after. Use it on the archer. I'm gonna keep Yana in here because I love her. Let's see. Probably give Fran something nice. Oh, evade. Let's give her evade. Yeah. She doesn't need to be fast. There you go. She doesn't need crit rate either. You don't need Royal Guard. Just evade. Warhorn first at the start of the battle. And then Inspiration on Unify. Alright, I think we're set. I believe we are set. There.
To the skies! At your service.
Alright, we are... Actually,
I stand ready. Heading to
just for fun, I'm gonna put Elaine up in front.
The day will be
And then we're just gonna run everybody. We're just gonna run everybody over.
The path is set. The time is at
Oh.
hand.
I can't use Yana.
Onward. Just a moment.
I need to use Eltalinda. Whoop. Who's this? Damn it. Does she have crit rate? She doesn't have crit rate. Actually, it doesn't matter which weapon we use here. Magic. Which one has the highest magic attack? Yep, the spell Steel Spear. Yeah, I just remembered. She doesn't... We don't have, Oh man, I can't use Yana at all. Because Rosalinda needs to be on this team. Well, this team doesn't have a healer, actually. I'll modify this team later. When the need arises.
Excellent. We march.
Alright, we're running everybody over.
To me.
Order must be preserved.
Come then. A fine bout. The time is at hand. We march. Fortune smiles upon us. The time is at hand. Onward. Your villainy ends here.
Speed!
Well fought. We march. The path, 'tis ours now. The time is at hand. Onward. You face me. Victory grows ever closer. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. We march. The path is... The time is at hand. To me. Splendid. Good. We march. The path is set.
Berenice says, finally here, huh? Took you long enough. This is as far as you go, though. I'll make sure of that myself. Okay, let me turn off autoplay on. I turn it off when I'm doing Coliseum. What the?
You face me.
I'm going in.
Come then.
Well, I'm waiting.
Steady. Shall we?
Get moving!
Not bad at all.
I beg you. The Fae shield us.
And a GG.
Victory grows ever closer.
Didn't expect that out of you. But I'm not lying down just yet.
How many times must I prove myself?
Your proposal was for an honest challenge, Berenice. One my lord has overcome with ease. Be done with this stubbornness at once.
Sorry, bad habit. Turns out, you're full of more than just hot air. The fort and village are yours.
She sounds so familiar.
And now that I'm a free blade, I have half a mind to enlist in this merry band of yours myself. If I want to take the Emperor's head, and believe me, I do, this'll be by far my quickest option.
A mercenary of your caliber would prove a welcome addition indeed. We'd be pleased to have you.
You won't regret it. That's a promise. Looks like there's no escaping me, Clive.
Ah, but before I forget,
Oh my god, there were
Clive is
X's.
so intent on telling me.
Nothing gets by you, does it?
I can answer that query, Your Highness.
Don't even think about it.
Such secrecy only piques my interest further.
It's not really a story worth telling.
Ah, I was about to say.
I used to be a knight too.
She used to be a knight.
Friend here.
I was gonna say it.
That is, till the day I got in one little brawl and wound up tossed out on my tail end. Been living the merc life ever since.
The fault lies wholly with a wretched aristocrat by the name of Gailey, Your Highness. Berenice bears no blame.
Doesn't matter much now either way. So, yeah. Hope you're satisfied. Let's never bring it up again.
We could turn her back into a knight. Easy. We are royalty after all. Alright, I'm looking at this guide. Like I'm gonna try and recruit every single playable character on this playthrough, and I'm looking at this guide on Game 8. Bernie says, told my employer the whole story, and would you guess he actually decided to grow a spine. Anyway, glad to be working with you. Oh, and one more thing, there's a quarry down to the southeast if you ever want to try your hand at mining. Might be worth a visit if you've got a taste for jewels and ore. I do. Let's put Berenice here.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Block an enemy with a medium guard becomes a heavy guard and grant the user +1 PP if the enemy is cavalry. This might come in useful later. Against Galerius,
Done and done.
it's actually going to be useful.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours. Say, come back, sip. Come.
Okay,
it
that's
under
restored. Alright, next up, Adele. I know where Adele is. I've done that before. Might just skip through it because we already know. We already know this story. He called the prince a vagrant. I'm more curious about the ones that I haven't done before. There's a bunch of them actually in Cornea. Cringe man. Alright, this time I might actually switch into Fran.
To
So we could fly towards the
Nowhere is too far.
enemy command post like ASAP.
I stand ready.
Order must be preserved. Victory is
at
all
your
but
service.
assured.
What am I gonna fly in? Okay, I'll fly in Fran. It actually doesn't matter which one I fly in because they're both really strong.
At once.
Very well.
Bailey, say the word. I ride it
Barely
once.
any effort.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, man, this map is huge. Whoa!
I
Look at
stand
him
ready.
go. Who's this here?
Understood.
A thief. I'm jumping his ass before they jump
Face
us.
me and be cut down. Dead and buried.
Ooh, a miracle fruit.
At your service,
You know what? That was worth it.
sir. Nowhere is too
Oh, shit.
far.
I think we might have to run through them.
I can't move any farther.
Oh god! Adele, run!
For anything. Consider it done.
I stand ready. Understood.
Can actually
At
dodge
your
them.
service. Nowhere is too at once.
Did Adele retreat yet? Almost there.
At your service. Sir,
To the stables.
I stand ready.
Quick!
I can do this.
Get out of there! Whoa! Okay, we almost got caught
Far.
by the cavalry team.
Look what I found.
Ooh, a
At your
camping set.
service.
That's actually pretty useful. Somebody in the forest here. What? I don't see them.
Understood.
Oh,
Face your demise. To the next.
oops, we actually engaged
No
them.
mercy. It seems you've misjudged me. I stand ready. At once.
Quick! Okay. Now we're free. We needed like the mountains so we could fly over everybody and not get attacked. Wait, why did it switch perspectives?
Face me and be cut down.
None! The rebels are led by a simple child.
They are the people.
For you. We push on.
Give them all you got!
Be healed. I beg you. I did it. Dead and buried.
Alright, nice and easy. Who do I do after Adele? I have Auk. Beaumont. Who's Beaumont? Oh. The cringe man. I got Berenice. I don't know who Bruno is. A gladiator.
What a horrible way to go.
He's by the coast. I don't remember there being a quest in that area. He's in the west coast of Cornea. Right around here. Was I supposed to interact with somebody? Who the hell? Cross the bridge from Fort Rimitz. Yeah, this is across the bridge. Why? Where is he? I don't see anybody. What? I don't see him. We're supposed to be how to recruit Bruno. Can be recruited in the early game. Yada yada yada. Oh. Okay, I have to beat the shit out of this random mercenary unit. That's green. Oh yeah, no wonder. No wonder he looked special. He wasn't red like all of the other random overworld whatchamacallums. This guy. Hey, ma'am. No wonder he was chasing us. The mercenary says, hey there. Got a moment? Go on. Mercenary says, Commander Travis, is that really you? Oh, he was commander? Travis says, depends on who's asking. Wait, you're from the Tricorns. Mercenary says, sure am. Was just a lowly grunt when you left, but it warms the heart to see you remembered me. But it's an awful shock seeing you here, Commander. We all heard you was dead. Travis says, I guess I can't blame people for thinking that. How is everyone? Bruno still running the show? Mercenary says, what? You didn't hear? Whole band got routed by Zenoiran. We never stood a chance. I was lucky to make it out alive, truth be told. As for the captain, he fought him tooth and nail to the very last, but got captured along with some of the other boys. And apparently now he's fighting for Zenoiran, if you can believe it. Travis says, Bruno would never. Bruno Mars? Mercenary says, I figured they'd make an example out of him, show us what happens if you fight back, but now he's running the whole region. Damn near fell over when I heard about it. Travis says, that doesn't sound like him at all. Mercenary says, things might have gone south after you vanished, but I always hold those days with the Tricorns real close to the heart. I'm leaving that life behind me now, heading home to be a family man, but I'm glad I got to see you one last time. I'll never forget you, Commander. Cute. Oh, Ren is in here. Wait, she's abducted. There's some continuity error here. There's some continuity error here. She's supposed to be abducted by Baltro's ass. Berengaria says, Travis, no, there's nothing I could say to make this better. Travis says, it's okay, Ren. This one can be just between me and Bruno. I'll leave you to it then. Travis says, I've known Bruno since my old Merc days. We've even formed the Tricorns together. All the more reason we should stay and find out what's going on here. You deserve the chance to ask him yourself. Travis says, I appreciate it, Lane. More than you could possibly know. Huh, I didn't know that if he managed to get Ren and do this quest. Or, well, I had no idea that this quest was even a thing, but I had no idea that if you do things in a particular order, you could get some extra lines out of these quests, which is interesting. That being said, though, I think I want to try and liberate the Drakenhold and free Berengaria. Actually, no. The game proceeds as if we have Berengaria in the party anyway, so that's pretty funny.
This former companion of yours, Bruno, was it?
From my days with the Tricorns, yes. Massive guy, with an even more massive heart.
Tell me, Travis, what spurred you to desert your company?
Wasn't my call, really. My sister just up and disbanded it one day. Said she was sick of the light wages and the heavy baggage.
Baggage?
Huh.
What did she mean by that?
So Ren was the leader.
Me, apparently. My incompetence was single-handedly dragging the entire operation through the dust. Her words, not mine. So I saw red and stormed off for good. It was all I could do not to scream. Turns out sometime after I left, Bruno took the reins and got the Tricorns back galloping again.
Hence they still endure, despite your sister's best attempts to disband.
Push comes to shove, though, Bruno would never join arms with Galerius. Not by choice. He was long tired of living by someone else's creed. Even when we first formed the Tricorns, he craved independence over all else. So I'll talk to him, man to hulking man. I need to see for myself what fashioned him a mere dog in Zenoiran's lap.
Thinking about who I want to lock in for my Ring of the Maiden. I'm thinking Yana. Whoops. Is there a stage convo? Defeat Bruno. Okay. Sounds easy. There isn't any stage convo, is there? Okay.
To the skies!
Alright, the usual. We run it down.
Nowhere is too far.
Order must be preserved. What
Victory
immense
awaits at
power.
your service. Sir.
I believe I've arrived.
I stand ready.
Let's take this
Understood.
just for fun.
No mercy. Victory is ours. At your service. Sir, I'll take it off your hands. Stand ready.
Tutorial.
At once.
Come then! Reason rules the day. If you want me, then have me. To the next.
Nowhere is too far. Understood. At your service.
Is that a fort or a garrison? Yes, it's a garrison. There wouldn't be
Nowhere is
anything
too
there.
Far. At once.
Travis says, long time no talk, Bruno. I know I didn't exactly leave on good terms, but... Bruno says, but what? I've never seen you before in my life. Travis says, come on, this isn't the time for jokes. Bruno says, do you see me laughing? Now enough of this, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Travis says, looks like he's really working for Zenoiran then. Elaine says, I'm not certain that's all there is to it.
You're nothing.
Let's see what you've got, rebel rats.
Dead and buried.
Once you hear that war horn, it's over.
I'll handle this. You've taken quite the fall from grace, big guy. But I know you wouldn't fly Zenoira's colors without good reason. So come on, out with it.
Careless fool!
Keep your distance. There's something I wish to try.
Travis? Last I remember, I was burying my axe in some lousy Zenoiran neck. Past that, it's all smoke. Figures the bastards got their hooks sunk in me.
You've got no choice but to even the score, then. They take a finger, you take the whole damn hand. Join us, Bruno. Spill their blood under the Liberation's banner.
And rub shoulders with the rat who left me in the cold? Quit kidding yourself. Days gone, you and me could have had a real go at it, even without your sister leading the charge. But now, I don't even want to look at you.
Bruno, What's all this about dissolving the company?
Oh!
You can't be serious.
Onechama was the soil sword. She was a cell sword before. She doesn't have the thunder thighs though. She doesn't have the cell sword thunder thighs for some reason.
Serious as a slashed throat. The tricorns ride no further. Get it through your thick skull, Travis. I'm done dragging your dead weight around for good.
She tossed me aside like it was nothing. So I left. Wasn't interested in clipping anyone else's wings, you know?
And what? That's supposed to make me forgive you? You dumped us in a ditch when we needed you most, Travis. If only you knew the kind of dirt we ate crawling out.
You've got the right of it. I'm in no position to ask favors after what I did. But the truth is, those days we spent playing the fool were some of the best I've ever had. I'm sorry, Bruno. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Hold it. Just what do you mean, playing the fool? You're the one who was squeezing out half-brained ideas like they was yesterday's lunch.
Harsh words from the man who thinks hatching a plan means a trip to the chicken coop.
Missed this something fierce, you know. Maybe I wouldn't mind giving the old tricorns one last hurrah after all.
Bruno, get. Alright, who's next? Tatiana. I actually spotted her when I was trying to get the Kingsblade Cornix sword in the early game. Though there's also Melisandre. Okay, let's go through this list. Gladiator, Bruno, we have Clive, yeah, free. Colm. Colm can be obtained by doing Melisandre's quest. Bruno says, Alenia, thanks for having me. Yippee! A friend of Travis is a friend of ours. I think Melisandre's quest is right around here. Let's do it. How does this go again? The Liberation Soldier says, this is the Lisbouche garrison, your highness. We've long awaited your arrival. As for the land to the north, it lies under Zenoiran control. That includes Fort Longarage, I'm sorry to say. And the garrison north of that seems to be a supply depot of sorts. It's heavily guarded, as you might have imagined. What's more, the enemy commander is a displaced Cornian noble by the name of Melisandre. I hear she's not a warrior to be trifled with, despite her relative youth. Another thing, the road leading to the nearby ruins is under strict Zenoiran surveillance as well. I could only assume that there's something there worth defending. Though it boggles my mind to picture what. In any case, I've no doubt you'll deliver us a triumphant victory, Your Highness. We await your orders. That's a pretty... I think that's a pretty big map. The House of How... The... What? The whatchamacallit? What? The Blade of House Maye? Maylet? Maye.
I'm sick of sitting on my hands all day. Why does war have to be so boring? Those morons will pay for stationing me in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Lower your voice, Lady Melisandre. There's no telling whose ears lie behind what corners.
Anyone worth half a damn wouldn't bother listening to my drivel. I swear fealty to Galerius, and this is my prize?
Enough. This querulous nonsense is unbecoming of the storied House Maye's sole survivor. Your relation to the family line...
Can we please not go into this now? I'd rather not feel belittled by my glorious ancestors today.
Urgent news, milady!
Speak.
It's the rebels, sir. They're approaching our camp.
Marching from Lisbouche,
Lisbouche.
This all comes far sooner than I'd expected.
And if the reports are to be believed, it seems His Highness Elaine leads the charge.
That's the best news I've heard in months. This Elaine fellow might as well be hand-delivering our long-lost glory himself.
Ah, there's the Lady Melisandre I know.
This guy's voice is like smooth. Smooth like milk.
I just hope he's easy on the eyes, too.
Oh?
And there's the other side of her.
Can't you tell a joke when you hear one? He could be the most handsome man in the world, and I'd still fight just the same. Now, prepare for the assault. And station a separate contingent, you know where.
Yes, milady. Sound the alarm whistle. I want all lieutenants ready for battle at once.
How old was that prince meant to be again? It would be an awful shame if he breathed his last before I got a good look at him. Maybe I'll just take a quick pre-battle peek. And why shouldn't I? There's not a man in the world who could hope to equal me.
She's cute. She's very... How do you pronounce that word? Haughty? Is that how you pronounce? Oh yeah. Melisandre says, is anyone there? I am Melisandre Zenoiran, General, and your opponent in the battle ahead. I've come to greet your leader, Elaine, before we're forced to face each other in combat. You can ignore her? That's so mean. Elaine says, announce yourself. Tis I, my lady. What words do you have for me? Melisandre says, I had heard the rumors, but you're even more handsome than I expected. Wait, she's funny. She's got a blush on, too. Elaine says, pardon? Melisandre says, oh, nothing, ahem. You've no hopes of winning this battle, Sir Elaine. We have countless men and even more wanting to join at a moment's notice. Surrender to Zenoiran, though, and I might just spare your lives. Elaine says, a bold request, but one I must refuse. We've no intention of laying down our arms, not until rule of these lands is restored to its rightful lord. Melisandre says, ah, such elegance, such noble defiance. If that's what you wish, then so be it. The next we meet will be in the midst of battle. Cute, we had a little bit of parley. Melisandre says, ah, so much for convincing him to yield. We barely have any supplies yet and no hopes of reinforcements either. Oh, she was just bluffing. All we can do now is strike at them with everything we've got. Surely you don't intend to take to the battle yourself, Lady Melisandre. Why wouldn't I? Holmes says, because my lady, you are House Maye's sole remaining heir. I beg you, issue your commands from the safety of her encampment. Melisandre says, fine, just see that our men follow the plan. Wow, that's a lot of them. I'm gonna run it down with the lame.
The time is at hand.
Order must be preserved. I rise to any challenge. It shall be done. Victory is all but assured.
There was something back here. I couldn't go there. Okay. Fine. We're gonna run it down.
Onward.
Barely any effort.
Speed. They have ballistas?
You face me.
Melisandre says, Alain stands shoulder to shoulder with his own charges? He's even braver than I give him credit for. Holmes says, the Holy Knight Joseph appears to ride amongst them as well. I could only assume he's responsible for teaching the boy the ways of war. A charming prince gifted with not just look but talents in spades. I can't say I'm not impressed. Interested. Holmes says, my lady? She's distracted right now. She's not even in the army yet, and we're already working our riz on Melisandre.
Fortune smiles upon us.
Run it down.
To me.
We're so fast, the ballista didn't even manage to get a shot in on us. Melisandre says it's quite the sight watching him march to battle like any other soldier. Holmes says indeed it is, my lady. The boy is more than just a skilled swordsman. He is a fine leader as well. Melisandre says, even so, he's a fool for defying Zenoiran. Though that might be exactly what I like about him. Oh?
Victory grows ever closer.
Oh?
The time is at hand.
She's not even in the party and she's getting riz.
Liberation. To me.
Oh, there's two of them.
You face me. A fine bout.
Let me through.
Come then. Well fought. We march.
Look at this shiny thing over here.
On, the time is at hand. You face me. Victory grows ever closer. Splendid.
Ooh, a beckoning bell.
I've arrived. We march.
How we doing for a hasten call? Okay, we still have a lot. Melisandre says it's time. Deploy our men stationed at the ruins. We're getting backdoored. Elaine says more of them. Everyone brace yourselves against their attack. Melisandre says, onward men. Take their command post and put an end to this pointless struggle.
The time is at hand. Onward, we march.
What if I kill them?
The path is set.
Come then. Reason
We will flex to Melisandre. Melly. Melly
at
Chuan.
hand. To me. Your villainy ends here.
You're trying to backdoor us? Watch this.
We march. Onward. You face me. I've need of a rest. The time is at hand. Excellent. We march. To me. Come then.
Whoops.
Well fought. The path is set. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. The time is at hand. Onward.
We'll just wipe out the entire map casually.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer. To me. We march. The path is set.
face your demise. To the next.
The time is at hand.
We don't have any attacks, unfortunately. Huh.
We march.
This team doesn't have any overworld attack moves. Right, we're going in.
Onward. Come then. My legs grow heavy.
Uh-oh. We're gonna get bumped.
You face me.
Wait, we're getting jumped and they're losing. Come in.
Come then.
Oh.
My legs grow heavy.
You can let them come to you and then rest.
Here.
I see.
In need of a rest.
Holy shit, I have so many hours into this game. I have over 100 hours into this game and I've only figured that out now. Just make sure you can stay at 0 stamina and let them come to you. At no cost to yourself. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Anyways,
Time is at hand.
pick this up.
To me, fortune smiles upon us. Now.
Bro, I have like over 100 hours. 110 hours between 2 saves. And I've only figured that out.
Time is at hand. The path is set.
Only just figured that out.
The time is at hand.
Melisandre says, you fought well to reach my camp, Elaine. Now lay down your arms and we may just show you mercy. Elaine says, I'll do no such thing. But I would ask the same of you, Melisandre. Relinquish your post or suffer the consequences. Melisandre says, just the response I was hoping for. Come then. Let's see if the bite of your blade can match that of your words.
Come then.
This liberation of yours is even tougher than they say. But don't expect I'll give in without a fight. No man has ever bested me with the sword, and that's not about to change today.
I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Have at you.
Burp, burp.
Aim and my strength is yours.
Sharpen your blade, not a...
Be healed. Not what I was expecting. I beg you.
Good. A fine bout.
Oh, this is like... That's a pretty useful weapon. Poison immunity? That could be really good against, Galerius. I might use a Fevrite stone on that. Fevrite ore. We're so rich. There's so much money.
What shall be done with her, my prince?
I know how this goes. I'm prepared for any fate you see fit.
You can execute her? That's so evil.
Come, Melisandre. You belong with me.
Oh. No, I don't have enough screenshot space. Serious? Delete all of my Pokemon screenshots. Since when did I run out of screenshot space? Fuck. What are my oldest screenshots? I have so much screenshots. I'm gonna delete all of my Pokemon. It's all Rita. Delete all of my... It's a lot of videos. I have so many screenshots of Hop and Marnie and Pokemon. Oh, there. Delete.
Was that a proposal?
Perhaps I misspoke. I mean that you belong with us. The Liberation, that is. We have great need of fighters of your distinction.
Oh. Well, I suppose it's still a tempting offer.
You mean to accept, milady? But their hopes of success are nigh non-existent.
Think for a minute, Column. What did our loyalty to Galerius get us besides tedium and depression? And now that we failed him, he's bound to complete the trifecta with our heads on the chopping block.
A fair point. We'd more than likely face the same fate were we to decline the Liberation's offer besides. In truth, no odds are too small when they're the sole chance to preserve your noble lineage.
Speaking of that lineage, just imagine.
Huh?
Cornia's illustrious House Maye, allied with the rebels who seek to reclaim her status. Why, we'd be a prized feather in their cap. Isn't that right, Elaine?
I wouldn't dare disagree. Our union would be a significant one indeed.
Then it's settled. I should say, I've taken quite a liking to you.
Oh, she's going in?
Know that that's why I'm joining. Above anything else.
Thank you, Melisandre.
That's not all I want, though. Once you claim the throne, I'll be expecting a
What?
place at your side for real.
She's going in.
Sorry?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not asking to be queen. Just one of the few dozen consorts every king calls upon.
What? Which is hilarious.
Fascinating, yes. Let's discuss it another time, shall we?
Oh, he's considering it. Wait, is she? Oh no, I like her. Alright, so what's over here? Melisandre says, glad to be coming with you, Elaine. Colm says, perhaps I should accompany you as well to make sure Melisandre doesn't cause too much trouble, of course. What are you all hiding over here? Oh yeah, sure. What's this? Why is this guy getting jumped? Elaine says, what's going on here?
You call that a swing? Unhand my friend, knave!
Why don't you make us, if you and that toothpick of a sword even can?
What shall we do, my prince? We teach them that tormenting the innocent is not a hobby that comes without its price.
What? Who this?
Are you hurt?
No, ma'am. Thank you. What a striking figure. Just who is she?
What?
Monica.
Money. Monica from Grand Blue Fantasy? From Princess Connect? Monica says, she's the daughter of this territory's ruling house and commander of its army. Pray forgive me for galloping past you, good swordsman. Elaine says, not at all, my lady. If anything, we were merely standing in your way. Yet tell me, why have these bandits been granted the freedom to do as they please? I would think a knight such as you more capable of ensuring the safety of your lands. Monica says, you would have me guard not only my towns and checkpoints, but the wilderness between them as well? You clearly know little of governance, Wanderer. 'Tis simply impossible when the rebel army could march upon us at any moment. Elaine says, I suppose you have a point, yes. Monica says, and unfortunately their ranks have proven quite elusive, causing us ceaseless headaches all the while. Elaine says, that must be difficult. She doesn't know. Monica says, in any case, who are you? 'Tis a rare sight to witness a man traveling with an attendant these days. Elaine says, my name is, Alec. I'm a little more than a simple mercenary. And this man is not my attendant, but my friend. Monica says, oh, I would have never surmised as much. Han says, pardon the interruption, sirs. Uh-oh. What's happening here? It appears the boy has something to tell you. Yes, boy. Han says, forgive me once again for intruding upon your conversation. A short while back, a compatriot of mine, a cleric by the name of Laika, was abducted by the leader of those bandits from before. And when I set off in hopes of rescuing her, well, you see how they surrounded me. Monica says, doubtless they'll seek to sell her off to a slave market. Han says, oh, heavens forbid, I beg you, O knight, you must help her. Monica says, I wish I could, I truly do, but guarding my lands from the rebel incursion must take priority above all else. I fear if I've not a single soldier I can spare for your cause. Han says, but... Monica says, though perhaps Sir Alec here would be willing to aid you. What do you say? Elaine says, very well, we march to your friend's rescue at once. Have you any idea where these bandits might have taken her? Han says, they crossed the bridge just over there and made for the woods to the south. There were a good many of them, but I believe their leader is the one who has her. Okay, so just walk over there? What the fuck? Hey, let her go. No special lines or anything? We just jump their asses?
Laika! Thank the Father you're all right.
I'm sorry to worry you, Hans.
Don't be. This wasn't your fault. And you, Sir Alec. Words will forever fail to capture my gratitude for what you've done this day.
We'll never forget this, brave hero.
Please, your continued safety is thanks enough. Our role in this is concluded, my lady. I trust you'll see them to sound shelter.
Whatever Kerr has claimed you're not but a reclusive coward, they're dead wrong.
Oh, she knew?
I suppose that's what I get for believing rumors. Forgive me, Prince Elaine.
You must have me confused. I'm...
Champion of the rebel army and lost son of Queen Elenia. I'm well aware.
Enlighten me, Monica. If you knew Elaine was the prince, why did you leave us to dispatch those rogues by ourselves?
You speak as though you have no blame in the matter. Or do you greet all your acquaintances with such shameless detachment?
You know her, Clive? In a manner of speaking, yes. The woman before you is Lady Monica, beloved granddaughter to Cornia's own Marquis Nordheim. And though the affair is years since buried, by a compact reached between the Marquis and mine own grandfather, the Count, she was my fiancée as well.
This is a great deal to grasp.
Ex-fiancé would be more accurate, Your Highness. As for you, Clive, I've no doubt you're aware of the shadow your liberation antics cast over my family. Zenoiran confiscated our territory, stripped us of our title, and what scant land we were seen fit to retain stood on the farthest fringes of the entire kingdom.
Monica, I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this.
And I never asked for your apology. It's as you say, long buried neath the sands of time. In any case, our land now rests firmly in Zenoiran's steeled fist, and I haven't the authority to let the liberation cross it.
But...
Oh, don't look at me like that. We all know the tale. Yesterday's fiancé becomes today's foe.
A story as tragic as it is trite. But I've made my peace with what must be done.
Then prove it. You've shod this horse, now show me how you ride. Though a suggestion, if I may. Don't stay your hand. One false step, and you'll find yourself the freshest corpse in the body pit. Just like those rogues before you.
Is it gonna be a stage battle or is it gonna be like a unit battle? Oh. Elaine says, I take it you're unwilling to reconsider your challenge? Monica says, do you truly believe the decision to fight you is mine to make? I didn't choose this battle, I inherited it. And all I can do now is to see it through the end. Bleh. It's a stage battle. Fine. Ooh, she's a Radiant Knight. Wonder how many reports she has.
What word of the rebels?
Still cornered in Saint-Lariche, ma'am. But they'll be prepared to march at any moment by my estimate.
Then we resolve to face them head on. Give word of such to any man or woman fit for battle. Whoever brings me the heads of these insurgents can name their reward.
Yes, ma'am.
Stare any harder and you'll pierce clean through me. Do you object, Matthias?
Indeed I do.
Clive and this liberation of his mean to threaten us into submission, and resist Zenoiran rule besides. My judgment is sound. I'm certain of it.
I've served beneath you a great many years, my liege. A decade past, you would have clutched the mantle of freedom even tighter than Sir Clive does now. And I suspect that fire in your belly burns yet brighter than you'd have me believe.
We both know the inferno such flame can bring. The other noble houses had long held us in kind esteem. Yet when Grandfather refused to bend the knee to Galerius, they forsook us like we were common swine. In the end, his banishment and the confiscation of our lands were the price we paid for survival. If one as proud and dignified as he could be dragged to such depths, I dare not imagine myself immune.
My liege.
The territory stripped from us is now lorded over by aristocrats loyal to the might of Zenoiran. But they spurn proper leadership and grow fat off the very lifeblood of our citizens. Far too many have suffered as it stands. I won't condemn still more to the slaughter. Even if it means cutting Clive down myself.
These are Cornian people. We will not be taking them down. Clive says, Monica awaits us at the checkpoint ahead, Your Highness. And while I wouldn't dare ask that you stay your hand, I do have a request. Might I speak with her again once the battle is won? Elaine says, the moment shall be yours, Clive. Oh, that's so far.
The day will be ours.
Whoops, wait.
Just a moment.
I would assume that there's no stage conversation, so I'm just gonna shove... What do I want to use? Yeah, whatever.
To the skies, at your service.
Fucker we ball.
I can do this. Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Oh, it's just a straight shot.
Order must be preserved.
Sorry to the single soldier marching ahead.
Come then. Reason rules the day.
Good, the time has come, Monica says. All units march upon the enemy. Not to alarm anyone here, but I think we're surrounded. Joseph says, the situation is dire, Your Highness, but we must remain calm in its wake. In any case, facing such numbers head-on will only result in utter failure. I suggest we employ the weapons scattered about the region in our counteroffensive. Travis says, and don't forget about guarding our escape route. Make sure we've got someone back at the command post, yeah? We know.
I stand ready.
We know. I'm charging in, though. I'm charging in. Good luck. Good luck chasing me with my hasten call. Monica says, weather the ambush, have you? Well, at least you're making this a compelling fight. Clive says, I must admit, Monica, you've grown into quite the skilled commander since last we met. I'm going in, boys.
Face me and be cut down.
In another time, another life, perhaps this could have all gone differently.
We stand to gain nothing from this bloodshed, Lady Monica. I implore you, withdraw your soldiers.
Your breath is wasted on such feeble words, Prince. But if you want to hear the voice of true strength, listen well. There shall be no surrender.
Got some arrows for you. Shall we?
Give them all you got!
Forgive me. It seems the rumors spoke true. Very well. I admit defeat.
The Fae shield us. Be healed. My training's paid off. Victory is ours.
Ram ra 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 ra.
Well met, Prince. I surrender. My life is yours to claim, should you but promise to let my soldiers free.
I'll promise nothing. We come for peace, not blood. Now, the rostrum is yours, Clive. Go on.
The rostrum? That's a word I've never...
have left to say to me.
Only the truth, Monica. Marquis Nordheim is a key benefactor to the liberation.
He what?
In our fledgling days, we had no backing to speak of, and not to fill our coffers but dust and cobwebs. Until, that is, your grandfather took it upon himself to fund our development. By his words, he'd much sooner see his wealth invested in Cornea's future than stripped barren by its captors.
You mean to say this struggle lacked purpose? To tell me now at its conclusion?
I do not. What remains of your noble house could never risk having its fealty questioned by its Zenoiran masters. Hence, the Marquis sent us here. They will hear you fought valiantly, and were left with no choice but to capitulate.
Wonderful. A drama to rival the scripts of the masters, and I the only one to improvise her lines. 'Tis entirely too believable, coming from that old fox. But should my grandfather wish it, I've no place to disagree. Grant me permission to join the cause, Your Highness.
Any objections, Clive?
Not a one. The Marquis knew all along how this would play out. Questionable though his methods may be, the man clearly bears a vast and profound love for his granddaughter.
Firepower over care.
We mustn't do that love a disservice. Not to mention our dire need of reinforcements. Come with us, Monica, and strike true your blade for the liberation.
You shall know none truer. And mind you don't meet its edge yourself, my former betrothed.
I like her too. Kind of regret speedrunning through this game. Alright, that's Melisandre. Oh, that's Melisandre and Monica down. Who's left? Oh, Morden. I completely forgot about Morden. Monica says, I'll not be coming home for some time, Matthias. I inform my grandfather however you must. Please keep our people safe, Monica says. I'll see it done, my lady, and forgive me for saying so, but... well, I hope you find it within yourself to reconcile with Sir Clive. Monica says, I suppose we'll see. Oh, we're gonna NTR Clive. Can we NTR Clive? It would be funny if we could. Is she in here? She is! Oh, there's only one. North of Fort Colmare. The hell? Not enough for port. Oh, I think I've liberated it already. Since it's only one, we could probably do it. Let's restore Monica's little region.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Done and done. Be seeing.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours. Thank you very much. Come.
Allow me, my prince.
Ooh, a miracle fruit. Am I missing any towns?
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Here to shop?
I like to clear out the provisioner
It's
now.
yours. Thank you. Come back.
Your faith in me shall not be misplaced.
Alright, I should go back and get more done. We've already got more done in the demo, so we're just gonna breeze through this one.
Guys, nowhere is too far. Victory at your service. At once.
They're going in.
Order must be preserved. If you want me, then have me. To the next. Come then. Reason rules the day.
I stand ready, sir. You're nothing. It seems you've misjudged me.
Alright, got more done. Who's up on the list? Oh, Nina. I haven't gotten Nina either. Nina was way over... Spare him. That's our boy Mordom. Oh wait, let's rebuild this city before we leave. Nice. Wait, let me wipe my glasses real quick. There we go. Let's station Mordon here. This is a city after all. And let's get Nina. Fuck off. We don't need to liberate that one because we've already... There's no characters there. We've already gotten Nina back in the demo. She's not a first-time character, so I'm just gonna fly through this one. Oh, but we need to bring Nina.
Is it my turn? I'll be there. I stand ready.
Not Nina. Melee.
At once. I'll not let you down. On my way.
That's Muse.
To the skies. I stand ready.
At your service. Heading to ground.
Wait. Wait.
The day will be out.
We're gonna run it down.
To me.
I await your next. Is it my turn? I'll be there soon.
You face me. Well fought.
I'll not let you down.
Ah, her range. Move up.
Arrived. The time is at hand. Onward.
I stand ready. I'll not let
Can
you
she
down.
handle this group over here? No, she can't. Alright, we're going through.
To me.
Holy, that's a lot of dudes.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. Splendid.
Is it my turn? On my way.
You face me. Well fought. You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
Alright, hurry up, girly.
Victory is all but
We
assured.
march. Onward.
I'm just gonna fly around and go to this camp.
To me. We march. Onward. Now then.
Wait, are we gonna fight her? Uh-oh, it's a fight.
I make no promises.
Yabs!
The path is set. Your villainy ends here.
It doesn't have to be this way, Nina.
Prepare to be crushed beneath the weight of my hammer.
Well fought.
Enough of this savagery, Nina.
We march.
Come home.
To me. 'Tis ours now. The time is at hand. Onward.
Surprise!
Come then.
He's so fast.
A fine bout. You face me. Well fought.
Alright, GG's. Alright, so we got Nina, we got Monica. Who's next? We got Oclise, Renault. To get Renault, I need to liberate some towns. I'll do that after because that's pretty easy to do. We have Sharon, we have... Okay, we're only missing Tatiana and Renault.
I find it difficult to consider this campaign a successful one. We set the bandits to rout, but lost sight of Nina in the process.
Something in my eye for some reason.
It's a noble cause to stand in
annoying.
defense of those who can't defend themselves. It's one I aspire to myself.
Alright, Tatiana is way over here, and that'll be everybody that is recruitable in Cornea. Besides Renault. But we're gonna get Renault automatically. Like, we just need to do the, these purple, Cornea liberation quests, and then we'll be able to get her, get him. And this one is Tatiana. There's like an overworld cutscene for her, but there wasn't anything special. She just showed up here in this town with a group of like with a group of doctors. What are their classes called again? Priests that are all wearing the same Dr. Bird mask thing, and they're like searching around the place for something. Don't know what it is, but we're gonna take a look.
Lord Gislaine, sir. Another village has succumbed.
Then you know what must be done. Gather them into the holding pens, the fit and the infirm alike. Both will be of use to us.
Is that wise in this downpour, sir? Some of the inhabitants have grown quite frail.
The march of progress ever demands new feet to walk it. There can be no tests without subjects, and those unwilling to sacrifice will never know the sublime beauty of discovery.
I assure you, I
What the Baltro is here?
pitiful souls to perish in transit either.
What's he doing here?
Sir Baltro.
Come to glean more corpses, have you? Take what you will. We've enough rotting flesh to satisfy even your ravenous want for death. Though, not for long, perhaps. This may be the final slew I'm able to offer.
And the experiments are proving successful.
That's not for you to know. Now, have you come to collect? Or do you simply wish to interrogate us instead?
Neither. Those who defy Zenoiran's rule draw close to your lands. His Majesty would see them tossed like all the rest upon your mountains of carrion.
The rebels? Here? No. I've come too far to let my work fall unfinished.
You've little need to worry. My men are yours to command in the battle ahead.
A welcome gift, and one I'll gladly accept. Tatiana, stay here and ensure the experiments continue as scheduled.
Yes, my lord.
Guards, rally the defenses. We depart anon.
What?
Gislaine has completed the cure, has he? It was only a matter of time, what with all the vital support I've thrown at his back.
Your hubris knows no bounds, wretch.
Oh, she's a hater.
One as revolting as you is unfit to stand in the company of Lord Gislaine. Only by his word have I let your presence go unimpeded. Now go. Gather the dead and be quit of this manor before you drain my patience any further.
What's Gislaine to her? Ooh, it's raining. Joseph says our aim in this battle lies in defeating Gislaine, the lord of the region. And while their force primarily consists of cavalry units, they appear to bear magic wielders as well. Take caution, my prince. Gislaine says, "This is a welcome addition, having Sir Baltro's men amongst our ranks, but I can ill afford a prolonged struggle. It would seem I mistake the field myself. Tatiana should be more than capable of guarding the town in my absence. And any rebels we're able to capture will serve as fine specimens for our noble research." Wait, Tatiana's not up on the field? Guess not.
Day will be ours.
Whoops.
Just a moment.
I'm gonna fly down there.
To the skies! Nowhere is too far. I can do this! I stand ready. Understood.
Order must be preserved.
Speed!
Face me and be cut down! Victory is ours! You're nothing.
Stop touching me.
It seems you've misjudged me.
But let me save right here.
No mercy!
I'll brook no interference, rebel curs.
1 damage.
Aim and push on!
Sharpen your blade!
only to perish in his modest hands.
I beg you! Better keep this going!
Dead and buried.
Angel Hunter's bucklers.
I presume you're the ghastly lord responsible for this plague and its death-strewn offensive.
You would accuse me of diffusing such evil through my own lands? Me, who at last stands on the precipice of seeing it eradicated once and for all?
Wait, he seems like a good guy then. Oh no!
A shame. I'd hoped to welcome the occasion myself one day. But I suppose that honor falls to Tatiana now. At long last, my love, I come to join you once more.
Another corpse for the pile, huh?
What?
A fortuitous thing, that. Were his cure made manifest, all my hard work spreading this pestilence would be for naught.
Get back here!
Rescue that man now! Tatiana says, Lord Ghislaine fallen in battle? No, I refuse to believe it. Oh. Maybe we don't run it down to Ghislaine. I'll run it down to Tatiana. How about it?
At your service.
How about it? Oh, I have to run it down to Ghislaine. I'm sorry, man.
You're nothing. Victory is ours.
So the map extended. He seems like I'm. Ooh.
Nowhere is too far. At once. In
Let me
the
take
name
this.
of the liberation. At your service.
Ooh, what's this over here?
Understood.
Nafaka ball. Fly.
Best be careful.
Ah! You're a bitch.
If you want me, then have me.
Wait, what are we taking damage from?
To the next.
Damn, I need to put a healer in this team. No Yana, unfortunately. I mean, I could shove Yana in my team.
Reason rules the day.
Ah, but then we don't have a healer too.
No mercy. It seems you've misjudged me.
Many such conundrums. Tatiana says, deploy the reinforcements at once. These rebels shall never obstruct our research. Holy shit. 5?
There is too far. At once. I'll be taking that. I stand ready, sir. Nowhere is too far.
I'm going in. Sorry, Tatiana. She has 5 mages out here. I'm guessing that's what the ballista's for. Look at him go! Tatiana says, Lord Ghislaine is slain at your hand. The kind man who gave me a home when none other would. Prepare to pay for taking him from me. Unfortunate.
You're nothing.
I'll preserve this place and our research with my very life.
Got some arrows for you. My strength is yours.
Get moving.
What a joke.
Forgive me, my lord.
Be healed. I beg you. My training's paid off.
Dead and buried.
Lifeblood staff. Revive one ally, restoring them to 1 HP. Huh.
Lord Ghislaine, how could you take him from me?
He's alright.
Horrors taking form, my prince. The jail is rife with corpses of the townsfolk in every which corner.
Likely victims of the plague. Tell our men to stay well clear of its walls.
But of course.
Rumors speak of your lord using his own people for dark experiments into the plague that sweeps this land. What say you?
That you're a band of benighted fools if you believe such tripe.
Come on, Elaine. There's only one way to find out what he was up to. We've got to search the manor.
You won't disturb Lord Gislaine's research. Not while I still draw breath.
Then perhaps you'd be willing to serve as our guide instead. Tell us everything that's transpired here, Tatiana. Please.
This manor is where Lord Gislaine conducted his research.
God, look at her eyes.
You know, I was expecting some kind of horrible monster under that mask. Turns out you're just a regular girl.
It was years ago that this horrific illness first emerged, swept through our populace like the fiercest wildfire. Lord Gislaine's wife was among the victims. He was never quite the same after that. So intense was his contempt for the plague, he made it his sole mission in life to find the cure. Even if it meant enlisting the services of a monstrous necromancer.
And thus, Gislaine victimized his own people for his experiments, then proffered their vacant bodies before this necromancer.
You misjudge him. My lord studied every method, every medicine in his quest to rid the world of this plague. Absent a clear answer, he had little choice but to craft hypotheses and pursue them to their natural conclusions. No solution could be discarded without explicit proof of its faults, nor could any be affirmed as truly effective.
Such excuses are lost on the dead.
Their sacrifices were not in vain.
You imply he found a cure?
Not completely. The texts he was given were rife with half-truths and outright lies alike. But the seed is there, and it can grow, if you only let me water it. Please, the answer is finally within arm's reach.
A cure would be most welcome indeed, were this disease to befall our army. Though, should it mean allowing such ignominious research to continue unabated? What say you, my prince?
The experiments may continue.
You have my trust, Tatiana. Take up the duty Gislaine held so dear and see it through to the very end.
What about the rumors? Buying into this thing's not gonna reflect on us too good.
We meet them head on. As long as the sick are treated with dignity and honor, that tide will turn. In the end, these studies are meant to benefit all who call Fevrith home. If he was even half the man you claim, that was Lord Gislaine's intention from the very beginning.
Am I to face no sentence?
Our enemy here is Zenoiran, not you.
You only mean to shackle me in their stead.
The liberation exists to grant freedom, not oppress the downtrodden further.
In that case, I'd like to exercise my freedom to join you on that journey.
What about your cure?
To be candid with you, it's almost finished. Enough so that I needn't stay here myself. My men should be more than capable of handling the rest. As for me, I'll take this opportunity to walk beside the men who robbed this world of Lord Gislaine's grace, to see what ideals he chooses to fight, and ultimately to die for. And, when that moment inevitably arrives, to be the one to sound the death knell myself.
Come on, only an idiot would let you...
Very well then.
Okay.
Should have known that was coming.
Be warned, you may be awaiting my death a great many years.
Oh, I'm different.
That, and you'll be expected to earn your keep in the meantime. Welcome to the liberation, Tatiana.
Alright, that's most of everybody, except for Nalt. Let's liberate some towns so we can get Renault. And then I'm gonna work my way down to Elheim. And then maybe Bastorius. Tatiana says, don't forget Elaine, I'll be watching your every move.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Be seeing you.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours. Thank you very much. Come back soon.
Yeah, those beckoning bells are like a pretty nifty way to dealing with watchtowers. Alright, let's get Renault real quick. What level is he? 47.
To the skies! I stand ready. Victory
fruits of this
nowhere is
kindness
too
shall
far.
come to bear.
Understood. Best be careful.
I'm going in. Youch, youch, youch.
Order must be preserved.
Face me and be cut down. Victory is ours.
No, I want to liberate Bastorius first before I complete Albion. I'm thinking of finishing up Albion just for shits and giggles.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Be
How about this one? What do you show up here?
To the skies! At your service. I
A
can
debt I
stand
swear
ready.
to repay.
At once. You're nothing. It seems you've misjudged me.
I'm faster. What is this? This is like the fastest stage ever. 3-second stage. Maybe less if I had like a full cavalry team. Alright, we got him. Alright, that is every single Cornian character that we could recruit. Wait, did he join the team? Oh no, he hasn't. Alright, let's take this one then.
To the skies! Nowhere is too far. Victory at your service. Sir,
I'm going in.
no mercy. Dead and buried. You're nothing. It seems you've misjudged me.
Wait, did he go? He's level 47 still. They scaled to my level?
Victory is ours.
Getting Renault in the early game might have been nice because he's like a great knight right when we get him. Kind of want to take a peek in the report with the new characters. Where's a good place to eat? Maybe. Would this place have? This place does have a tavern.
Thanks for stopping
Nice.
in. What can I get you today?
Monica and Melisandre.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
That smells
Delightful.
Ooh, try this one.
Simply wonderful.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
I'm hungry.
What? Ooh, try this one.
That was great.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
A veritable feast. Simply
Yes.
inspiring.
A meal tastes better with good company.
Though I think Monica only had like one report. So I don't have to go all the way with her actually.
Veritable feast.
Would you
like more?
As though it were made by the royal chef.
Though to be able to give her the ring, I think I might need full report.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
Kind of want to see.
Delicious. Would you like more?
Do be sure to invite me again.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
Shall we begin?
Delightful.
Would you like more? I can barely remember a meal this good.
Alright, that's full report, babes. Let's do one. Actually, no. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Do I wanna liberate this place first? Alright, let me see how far I could go here. Let me try and liberate Bastorius first. Joseph says we should be safe to make camp here at Vos Fraga town. Your Highness, there are a few enemies in the vicinity. All the same, I advise against proceeding further until we've dispatched a scout to survey the area. Fran says, you can leave that to me. Then I'll be out and back before you know it. Who am I missing still in Bastorius? I think I'm gonna try and get everybody here. There's not a lot of characters. There's Dinah, Bryce, Govil? Who the hell is Govil? Morard. Uh-oh. It's not on Game Ape. Oh, this is a rough. I have Morard, I have Ramona, I have Unifi, I'm missing Dinah, Govil, Bryce, and Bertrand. I know where to get Bryce, and I know where to get Dinah. I don't know where to get Govil and Bertrand. Also, I need to run it back at Elheim. There's one lady that I missed. I might just do that first, actually. So for Elheim, there's Celeste check, Altalinda check, Galadmir check, not a check. Gamal is a check, Althilion is a check, Lyn is a check, Mandarin is a check, so I'm just missing Galadmir. Fran says, more than I expected, to be honest. To start, Rayman seems to be using Dracodarina Citadel to the north as his base of operations. This is right here. Not only that, but the enemy seems to have filled out their ranks with the Bestral soldiers. They've even occupied the surrounding facilities, most notably Fort Sabatche, Mostanega Town, and Fort Garava, right near our current position. It's also worth mentioning that the terrain here is especially tricky to navigate. Joseph says ill news indeed, and yet we have no hope of restoring Bastorius if we fail to thwart Rayman's schemes. Elaine says an ocean made only more certain by his control over the Bastorius Blue. Elaine says, come. We deploy at our soonest convenience. Come then. Come then. Alright, let me get Galadmir real quick in Elheim. There's only like one more character that I'm missing. Let's go and get her. Wait, what? Oh. I could have gotten a Galadmir before I completed. Oh, what's this place? Oh, the quarry. I might need to help out Galadmir first. The Elheim soldier says, if it isn't Ter Eltolinda. They like to roll their R. I hear you wrested Castle Lorehall from the hands of our vile enemies. Eltolinda says, such deeds would have never been possible without the aid of the good Prince Elaine here. Not only that, but he and his liberation army have pledged to help us drive what remains of Zenoiran from our lands. Elaine says, would you mind informing us where things stand in the region? Of course, sir. We recently reclaimed this town from the meager occupying force stationed here. But one sec. One sec. Anyways. The soldiers here are vicious indeed, and their commander most of all. I implore you, aid my kin whenever feasible. Bowman of the setting sun. Oh, I ignored this. The first time I went at this.
You make a habit of watching people from the bushes?
And is that Eltolinda over there?
Come on. If you want to talk to her that bad, you just gotta walk up and do it.
Quiet, please.
Were you not hoping to speak with her? Who are you? And why are you spying like this?
I can't discuss this here. Come with me. My name is Galadmir, former bodyguard to the Tuturnas herself.
Former, huh?
When Zenoiran first invaded our home, I fell victim to a grievous lapse in judgment. Not only were all the men in my command slain, but in my desperation to live, I divulged Ter Eltolinda's whereabouts. I have lived in hiding ever since that horrible day.
Yeah, even I'd find it tough showing my face after that. But then, why are you turning up now?
My ears have met with the news of the Liberation Army's reclamation of Castle Lowerhall. And so, I've decided to devote my life once more as a loyal beau of Elheim. But first, I must prove myself worthy of the honor. Allow me to fight by your side, fair knights. I only ask that you don't speak a word of this to the Turunas in return.
She's in the party right now.
Why
She's in
not
the main
tell
unit.
The truth, as you've done with us here.
And to offer my apology with nothing to show for it? Would you do the same were you in my place?
Doubt it. What have we got to lose? The girl's clearly done a lot of thinking about this. Let's help her set things right.
Thank you, Lex.
Huh?
I knew you'd understand.
I never even told your name. Our name.
Why do you know my name?
Because I've watched you from the shadows, of course.
Unsettling declarations aside, if you truly wish to stand amongst our ranks, I expect you'll make yourself useful.
My honor may be lost, but my aim remains truer than the light of dawn. I swear it.
As you may have surmised, Your Highness, our aim in this battle is the defeat of the enemy general. The usual. Joseph says, note that the facility nearest to this position lies at the Marietta town. Oh, that's far as fuck. Joseph says, though unfortunately a great distance lies between there and our command post. I suggest we deploy only as many units as necessary to begin, then send out further personnel once we've claimed the town. Lead us well, my prince, and we are certain to seize victory. Okay, but where is Galadmir? I thought she was supposed to be here.
To the skies! I stand ready. I can do this! Nowhere is too far. At once.
Fuck it. We roll.
Order must be preserved.
Fly. Seems my time has come. Oh, I see. That's what she was planning to do. Fight all you want, I'll support you from here.
At your service.
Yeah. Go ahead. Terras? Galadmir says, I can't afford to let Sarah Elsalinda see me here. I'll have to fall back for now. If you have Elsalinda in your party, she runs away.
I stand ready. Sir.
Is she gone? Apologies for the interruption. My bow is yours once more. Wait, that's hilarious.
Look what I found. Nowhere is too far.
That's hilarious.
At once.
Anyways, I'm flying through. They're making fair progress. I should be off as well. Oh, okay. I only play that Sarah Ertulinda reaches the end of this battle unscathed.
I stand ready.
I'm coming over, oomph.
Nowhere is too far.
So whack-a-mole with her.
Sir.
Oh shit, she's gonna get jumped. Blech. The Zenoiran axe bearer says, huh? What's that elf doing there? Better not take any risk. We've got some hunting to do, man. Lex says, damn it, they've spotted her. Come on, Elaine, we've got to send help.
I stand ready.
Okay.
At once.
Oh shit, she's gonna get jumped.
At your service.
Ah!
I stand ready.
Does it matter? I don't think it matters too much.
At your service. Victory awaits. Nowhere is too far. Sir. You're nothing. It seems you've misjudged me. At your
Oh
service.
shit, that guy's fast.
No mercy. Victory is ours. Nowhere is too
What's up
far.
here?
Understood.
I'm gonna get this real quick.
I stand ready at once. I'll be taking that. At your service.
Yeah, sure.
Understood. I stand ready. Sir. Done.
She's hilarious.
At your service.
Alright, well, we're just gonna fly through, yeah?
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Forgot she got jump.
I stand ready. At once.
I don't want to fight that
Nowhere
fencer.
is too understood. I stand ready. I can do this. Nowhere is too far. Sir.
She keeps getting jumped.
No mercy.
We got company, boys. Let's give them some good old Zenoiran hospitality.
Aim and... we push on.
Give them all you got.
And that's a wrap, boys.
Dead and buried.
Who's this?
We've someone here who'd like to see you.
Oh? And who might that be?
Surprise! He fucking gave her a WWE entrance.
It's a shock, I know.
What is the meaning of this, Galadmir?
I understand the displeasure, but please, I ask that you hear what she has to say.
Do you have any idea how worried you've made me? Thank the Fae you're safe.
Thank them for me as well. I'm relieved to see you as radiant as ever.
Hello? Bocce Pride?
Forgive my absence, Teras.
Hold a moment. This doesn't seem like the return of a soldier disgraced.
Elaine hitting that.
It's all a lie then.
Not entirely. It's true that I formerly served as bodyguard to the Turanos.
But all that stuff about honor and betrayal.
A fabrication, yes.
Galadmir would never abandon me in such a manner.
Though the mournful fact remains. I failed to protect her. I was away on duty when Zenoiran struck at Lowerhall, unable to break their defenses. I had to resign myself to watching over the castle from afar.
But why deceive us?
The majority of Zenoiran's forces comprise of nobles, townspeople, and various others originally of Cornea. The same is true of those who march for your liberation. I needed to know whether I could truly trust you, and felt the flames of battle to be the best method of tempering that trust. It was the only way to be certain.
Forgive Galadmir her subterfuge. She's normally an elf of great intentions, I assure you. Though perhaps a tad too cautious at times.
After all that fuss about keeping you a secret, too.
Still, if it's won us your confidence, the trial was more than worth it.
Elaine hit him with that pride flag question mark combo. Alright. I think that's every single recruitable character in the Elheim region, so We're practically done with Elheim. The places that are not liberated yet aside. What y'all got?
Fortune bring what you seek among my quality. A fine choice. Do visit.
Greetings, human.
Ooh, a gold hourglass.
Fancy. A pleasure.
Okay. So all of the recruitable characters in Elheim. I think I wanna try and liberate Bastorius. Or I could also go ahead and just liberate Albion. Because I think it's only just one class that's left. I've already seen this one. I'm gonna skip. I like this guy actually. He seems pretty nice.
To the skies, at your service.
We're gonna run it down.
Victory await. I stand ready. Understood. You're nothing.
Holy 1500 damage.
Victory is ours. Face me and be cut down.
My every deed lies in the service of my people, and defending this city is no different.
Just try me.
Steady. My strength is yours.
Get moving.
Oh damn, they actually survived, huh?
The Fae shield us. Be healed. I did it. It seems you've misjudged me.
So, my road ends here. Do with me what you will. But I beg you.
You are oomph. We will keep you alive. Oh. Have I bought things from this guy already? No, I have not. Ooh, a ruby pendant. Nice. Yeah, I need to liberate Bastorius first before I... Alright, well, let's do it then.
At long last, the Bestorius Blue is...
Cringe Rayman man. Let me crit. I'm skipping. Elaine says, look over there. Rayman says, all is proceeding precisely as planned. And now with the Bestorius Blue and my magic both, these savage beasts shall heed my every command. Go forth, my berserk minions, claw open their rebel throats. Ramona says, what horror? Morard says, he's driven them mad and yet still holds them in his thrall. Univy says, we can't let him get away with this. We're not gonna let him get away with this. I already know. I should send in Hilda. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have...
To the skies!
We don't have a Griffin Knight in that party, so best she could do is just chill in the back.
Nowhere is too far.
Whoops.
Heading to ground. To the skies! At your service. I can do this!
Your orders?
What? We need a Griffin Knight in Hilda's team if we want her to move around.
Sir.
Best we can do for her is just for having somebody watch over the
Look what I found.
the command post.
You're nothing. Dead and buried.
Noom.
Come then.
Oh, we're taking damage from what? Youch!
It was never in doubt. Your orders? Falling back then.
I want Yana in here. Let's give her Illusory Cloak. What happens if the evades? Oh. Fran and Elaine are using it. Let's give her Illusory Cloak. Yeah, let's give her Illusory Cloak instead. Wait, what? Huh. Alright, I need to put a healer in here. Thinking... I'm thinking... I mean, Chloe is kind of a healer. She only has first aid though, so it's kind of impractical. I'm just gonna use Scarlet. Scarlet. She's level 40. Curing Call? Kind of low. Could only heal 30 max. Let's give her a stronger staff. Yeah, Euros' staff. There you go. The ruby pendant is kind of overkill. And Scarlet's accessory. Quick heal. Quick heal. Where is it? Quick heal, quick heal, quick heal, quick heal, quick heal. Where the fuck? There you go. And then I have a spare sapphire pendant somewhere in here. There you go. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, we have inspiration, we have Warhorn. Oh wait, what? No wonder. There you go, flying. Use Frenzied Strike only if you have... He's gonna use Warhorn, he will have 2 PP left. Hey yo, how you doing? Home PP is 2 or more, there you go. The inspiration should take priority over magic on Furl, I think. But I think, just for good measure, I will have it only apply towards infantry units. Sick, don't feel too sick, but we will see tomorrow morning. Oh, I hate that weird feeling that you're feeling the sickness coming up.
Order must be preserved.
Take it easy. Sleep early tonight so you'll... Holy shit, it's 1 already.
I stand ready. Understood. At your service, sir.
That one's fast.
I'm here.
Scourge.
If you want me, then have me. Reason rules the day.
I stand ready.
Anyways, I got a bunch of new characters that I did not get over my first playthrough.
Victory at your service. Nowhere is too far. At once.
Are pretty funny characters, so I'm thinking I might just do the reports real quick.
Sir.
There we go.
No mercy.
Damn, we're not one-turning him. Why not? What if I make the wife use Elemental Roar? Would she kill? She would kill. Okay.
Bow before your newly crowned king. The great rebel army commanded Predict.
Hand over the blue, unless you're hungry for arrows.
Oh, they have debuffs.
Aim and...
Please don't. Okay. I hate you.
I need your strength.
Flames take you. Your defeat is...
Abed!
Allow me to mend your wounds.
Oop.
Better keep this going.
Elsa Lens is on standby.
Seems you've misjudged me.
Da 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 da.
isn't how this was meant to go.
Return the blue at once. That stone symbolizes the authority to lead the Bestrels forth in this world. You're unworthy to even look at it.
Ignorant fool. This jewel is no mere symbol.
I know. It's a magic object which holds the power to control the minds of Bestrels.
What do you mean?
Think back to Morard's rampage, and how swiftly your pendant quelled his fury.
Apparently you can give the Ring of the Maiden to Ramona. Which is funny, given that she's Yunife's mom.
Assuming the stone set within is a small sliver of the Bestorius blue, then it's the only natural conclusion.
Quite perceptive, yes. 'Tis magical energy turned crystal, able to yoke any beast called upon to the inclinations of its bearer. That is the true power of the Bestorius blue.
And that's why the one who wields it is marked as king.
Indeed. It is not a symbol of royal power, but the very instrument that brings that power to bear. And seeing as I have it now, what right have you to claim me unworthy? This is the natural order of things, human intellect ruling over you ignorant creatures!
I have half a mind to shut that mouth of yours for good.
Sorry, my friends, for the microaggression that you've just experienced.
But I'd rather see you rot in a cell than burn in the underworld. I'm sure the guards will love hearing about your intellect.
Gloating already, are you? You've not won yet, beast!
Look out! He's gone.
The coward.
Okay. Since I got you here, I'm kind of curious. I want to do some reports with the new characters that I got in the party. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Let's see. Wait, and the order that I joined. Yeah, characters that I did not go that I did not get in my last playthrough. Let's see, who was it? It was Galadmir, Tatiana, Melisandre. Let's look up what they... She's cute. Huge. Melisandre has huge... Well, she doesn't have huge Duvalier energy, but she's funny. She wasn't even in the part. She wasn't even in the army yet, and she was already getting rizzed by Elaine. She was going in. It was like love at first sight for her. She's the funny one because yeah, I love her hair. She suggested becoming like one of Elaine's consorts. She's a funny one. And then here's Monica. I love her color scheme. She looks like a vampire. She was she's from a fallen noble house that was sent off into the fringes of the Cornian Empire to rule over, because her family did not bend their knee to the Zenoiran. But then Zenoiran still kept them around because I don't know why, but the code over the plate, yep. Oh, hello, Saru. Perfect timing. I was gonna go about and riz some of the new characters in the party that I did not get in my last playthrough. And here's Tatiana. She has that death mask. Death mask, fear, and hunger on her. I like her design. She's got that droopy eyes. Like, she's, I think, some kind of like a retainer to some lord over in Cornea. And there's a plague that's stricken the land, so to speak. And they're working towards a cure, but they failed to communicate that, so we ended up killing her lord. But it all works out. She joins the army because we let her work on the cure for this whatever plague is going on in Cornea that was cooked by Zenoiran. And then there's Galadmir, who is retainer to Alta Linda. She kinda a baddie too. Big forehead, 5 head. I don't think I have any report with her, like report levels on her yet. Where is she? Yeah, I don't have... Oh, she only has 1? Unfortunate. Alright, let's look. Tatiana has 2 at least. Liberate on the coast of Fort Foxwall. Have I already... I have no clue. Monica only has 1. Oh, we can do both of Melisandre's. We love sleepy looking girly, sleep deprived. Damn it, she only has 1 report, unfortunately. Where is she? Let's do her first, because she has a very interesting design. Tatiana says, if you need something from me, I suggest you send a messenger instead. You never know when I might lose my temper and attempt to kill you. Yeah, she kind of mad because we killed her lord. They're working together for like they were working together on like on a cure for this whatever plague is going on. And we ended up killing her lord, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, the main reason that they were working on a cure together was that the lord's wife died to the plague. And Tatiana was, I think, his retainer or something, or like an assistant, and looking for a cure for the plague. And yeah, we ended up killing him. And then she ended up joining the army because we let her work on the cure, etc., etc. Elaine says, when we first met, you said you wished to see what ideals I fight for. Yet if you're going to do so, you'll need to observe firsthand how I choose to conduct myself. I would also much prefer not having to avoid you, if at all possible. Especially considering my own desire to study your work. Tatiana says, an amusing thought, but without years of dedicated study, you won't even understand what you're looking at. Elaine says, indeed, I know how hard you've struggled to reach your current level of expertise, and I wouldn't expect a novice such as I to comprehend your research at first glance. Yet if I at least don't try, I feel strongly that I'll never comprehend you either. Grant me that opportunity, Tatiana, please. I swear I'll not get in your way. Tatiana says, what a strange man you are. First, you decided not to punish my wrongs, and now you'd refuse to keep your distance, despite the fact that I clearly despise you. It's more than just plain tolerance, though. You have a strong will and a dash of ruthlessness, too. I wonder, how will Cornea flourish with you at its helm, and more importantly, how will it fall? Elaine says, I can't say myself, but that's precisely why you should be observing my every move. Both now and after Fevrith is in its rightful hands once more. That's it? Just this one? That's so sad. But I mean, Elaine already has like a rapport with every single character that is recruitable, so it would make sense that they would try to, I guess, limit the writing, because they want They want to write more reports for everybody else in the party, too. Let's take a look at what Tatiana has to say.
This is it. The same altar I saw in our texts. The ring, Elaine. Looks like I was right.
What do I do next?
Come back here with the person you've chosen for the rite. Offer them the Ring of the Maiden, and you're done. That is, if they accept. Doing so should unleash the power stored deep within your own ring. But
is there more?
The covenant between Unicorn and Maiden requires both sides to be of one mind and one heart. If either betrayed the pact they swear at this altar, they would face terrible consequences. At least, according to the texts.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Considering the risk, I'd suggest you give the ring to the person you trust most.
Alright, let's check. Only Hilda? Did I not hit Max with Tatiana? Oh, there's two. Right. Facility's not registered yet. Fort Foxwell. What the fuck is Fort Foxwell? Oh, this? Oh, that's Testarossa. Terrarosa. Gotta be one of these. Oh, it's right there. Quick! Wait, give me a second. Speed run. Oh, it's a small map. Easy. He's right there. It's gonna be a 1 second map. Watch.
To the skies! Nowhere is too far.
Whoops. The 1 second clear.
I can do this! Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Never mind.
Face me and be cut down. Victory is ours. You're nothing. Dead and buried.
Ouch. Oh, I guess we took damage because El Tolinda has elemental roar priority. Alright, the final report with Tatiana. What's up with her? She looks excited to be... Oh! Tatiana says, "Who are you people?" The Zenoiran soldier says, well. Looks like we found ourselves a revel." The Zenoiran soldier says, "Has just the lucky break we've been waiting for? About time something went our way." Tatiana says, "You intend to kill me then?" "Very well. It seems I'll be reunited with Lord Ghislaine sooner than I expected." The Zenoiran soldier says, "Just stand still and I'll make this quick. Hope you know it's nothing personal." Tatiana! Whoop. "What were you thinking leaving camp alone at this time of the night?" Elaine says. Tatiana says, "I thought I told you to stay away from me. I want nothing to do with a man who murdered Lord Ghislaine or a fool who decides who lives and who dies on pure impulse. Elaine says, I can't deny that I took Ghislaine from you. I cut him down with my own 2 hands. Yet those he sacrificed were not nameless victims. They had families, lives, people who cared for them. Just as you did for him. She hit us with that humph. Elaine says, he no doubt believed his deeds to be a necessary evil, but I refuse to stand and watch while your lord made unwilling martyrs of his own citizens. Tatiana says, you know nothing of the horrors that plague brought upon us. Elaine says, nor could I claim to. All I knew was that I had to put a stop to Ghislaine's transgressions. If you wish to call that mere impulse, then so be it. I have taken the lives of countless enemies in the name of this war, lives that would have otherwise endured to see another dawn, each of them with family and friends who care deeply for them. While I wish I could protect everyone who calls these lands home, I fear that's not within my power. Yet once I become king, I'll no doubt be forced to make even crueler decisions regarding the fate of my people. So hate me if you will, Tatiana, it doesn't change what I feel must be done. And I'm certain Ghislaine bore much the same resolve. Tatiana says, you imply that you and he are alike? ... If Lord Ghislaine would still live, had I only worked harder to finish that cure. But looking at it now, I realize that deep down, I was holding myself back. I knew that once our research was complete, my lord would have no reason to keep me at his side. And to me, there was no thought more terrifying than that. Thus, I hesitated. Unwittingly brought about his death, rather than fulfill the dream he so desperately yearned for. My hatred for you is purely a way to deflect my own fear. The fear that I could have prevented my savior's demise. Elaine says, then hate me all you want on Lord Ghislaine's behalf. I would rather that than request that everyone in this army adore my every action. Tatiana says, as if you even need to ask. I wouldn't forget what you did so easily. Elaine says, what is this? Tatiana says, the shell of a lunas clam. It has powerful medicinal effects, but only when first bathed the light of the moon. Bathed beneath the light of the moon. Elaine says, ah, so that's why you were out here. Tatiana? Tatiana says, I really believed I was ready to die when those soldiers first surrounded me, but I realized then that I want to live. A notion that grew even stronger when you came to my rescue. Nobody deserves to be sacrificed even for the noblest of causes. We all want to keep living, and yet... Elaine says, forgive me, Tatiana, for not giving Ghislaine that chance. Tatiana says, you should get back to camp. I still have a few more shells to find myself, and I doubt there'll be any further patrols tonight. Go, please. Elaine says, as you wish. Be careful, Tatiana. What is she cooking? Tatiana says, I pray you can forgive me, Lord Ghislaine. All I had wanted was to stay at your side, but now we stand separated by the evil of death. And while each new day brought you deeper into madness, I did nothing to prevent its monstrous advance. But I swear on my life, I'll rid our world of that foul disease, just as you had always dreamed. Farewell, my lord. I guess she considers that man more like as a father figure. Because he did provide her home. I guess she was some kind of like, what's the word for it? It's probably a homeless kid or something. driven by the plague or something. I don't know. Does she have any other reports? Maybe get more context? Where is she? Because when Ghislaine died, that's when Ghislaine's wife died, that's when he started working on the cure. At what point did he take in... Where is she? Oh, she has so many reports. Only one reports though. I see. She has one with Verdiel. Let's see. Let's watch Tatiana's.
A fine place you have here. What's the meaning of this?
I'd like you to have the ring of the maiden.
I knew you were a strange one from the moment we met. I've been an outcast my entire life. Reviled, shunned by the world. But you and Lord Ghislaine greeted me with acceptance, not hate.
I merely did what I felt was right.
Then tell me, what happens once you give me the ring?
First, we bring Zenoira's reign to an end. After that, I could entice you back to Cornea. Perhaps as the royal physician. Or more, if you were so willing.
Looking to keep me as close as possible, I see. Are you sure you're ready for all that entails?
I've never been readier for anything. This ring is proof of that.
I can think of no greater way to observe your death than to stand with you in life.
Wait, what? Why did she word it that way?
Just know that I'm not giving it back, even if you change your mind years in the future.
It's a goth girl's way to say, like, till death do us part.
Nor could I ever want you to.
And Elaine, maybe forget what I've said about that dying business. I don't think I could bear losing you.
Okay, pretty short. Pretty short. I'm still gonna lock in Yana. Alright, who's next? Monica. Monica only has one. Let's do it. What time is it? Fuck. Okay. I want to do... Before I go to sleep, I want to do... Monica and Melisandre. I think... Okay, I have all of them unlocked, luckily. Her voice is so hot. Who is her voice actress, actually? It does sound familiar. Let me see. Courtney Lynn. Wait. That's... Huh. That's Huahua. What the fuck? That's Huahua? Honkai Star Rail? Also Ren Bright. In Trails series. That's Oomph. What else anime has she been in? Not a lot of roles, but she's Ren. Yeah, she was Ren. older Ren. Cold Steel 4 and Reverie. I didn't know that Ren and Huahua shared the same voice actors. That's cool. Huahua Honkai Star Rail, Lil Lumpy. My best friend. Let's see, Elaine and Monica. There's only one. Elaine says, that was a rather impressive sigh there, Monica. Is something the matter? Monica says, apologies, my prince. I didn't expect anyone to actually hear that. Oh yeah, context. Monica is... what's his name? Clive's ex-fiancé. Supposedly, marriage of noble houses. Monica says, yet I'll have you know, it's sometimes best to leave a woman to her misery. Elaine says, forgive me. I merely thought to offer my help if you needed it. Monica says, that's very kind of you. As it so happens, I've received a letter from my grandfather. One which entails every last aspect of the very machinations Clive mentioned earlier. He wanted to thank me and to apologize as well. Also, another context. The aforementioned grandfather is one of the main benefactors of the Liberation Army. Anyways, Monica says, needless to say, I've already come to terms with the reality of the situation. But if he truly thinks a letter is enough to redress his failings, then he's dearly mistaken. Elaine says, I can see your point, yes. Monica says, despite his impulsiveness, my grandfather is surely well-intentioned at heart, if not a little too cunning for his own good. Sadly, he and his ilk are increasingly rare breed among the nobility of our nation. As far as I remember, the man has cared more for card games and horseback riding than inheritances or decorum. And as thoughtless as he can be at times, he's always ready to risk his own well-being for the sake of others. Just as he did when he chose to fund the liberation behind Zenoira's back. In all honesty, it's a miracle the old fox has lived as long as he has. Elaine says, I think I understand the reason for that sigh now, Monica. It was one out of concern for your grandfather's safety. Monica says, enough about the sigh already. Oh, and I'd appreciate if you kept this matter to yourself while you're at it. What? There's only one, that's it? That's it? Really? The funny thing about if we could give her the ring, that's essentially Elaine NCRing Clive. Is she an option? She has to be an option. This game has not given us anybody who is not an option so far. Even the guys, I think it can give the ring to guys yet. I have not finished. I have not gone through like I've only done Aubin so far for reports. I've done it offline though.
Was there something you wish to discuss, my prince? This is quite the lovely spot for a chat.
Oh my god, we can.
I'd like you to have the
NCR
ring.
Gaming.
That's a bold declaration there.
When we first locked swords, I saw in you a knight of firm convictions and truly immense skill. With one such as you beside me, I'm certain we can bring Galerius to heel.
So that's how it is. You desire my strength, yet care not for matters of my heart.
Oof.
Father forbid. I assure you, that's not how I meant it. I only ask this of you as the one I trust most. The one I love.
Sorry, Clive.
Oh, but it is fun to watch you squirm.
Pray, do not tease me so.
If you insist. But allow me to return your sincerity in kind. I could never refuse this offer. Not after the next king so boldly professed his love. As you know, my life has long been devoted to Cornea and her people. And I would be honored to continue on that path of devotion as your beloved wife.
Thank you, Monica. Under our shared rule, Cornea shall finally know a new dawn. A brighter dawn, free of violence and cruelty.
You know, I never realized just how cute this little ring would be. I wonder how that ex-fiancé of mine will react when he sees it.
Please, don't torment the man more than strictly necessary.
Clive on the side fucking crying and throwing up. What if I give Clive the ring? I actually don't know if we could if I could I'm assuming that if it doesn't go all the way to 3 report, then we can't give them the ring. Wait, Galadmir's only 1. Yeah, never mind. I'm fucking tripping. Alright, up next, Melisandre. I like Melisandre, she's funny. Only 2. It's unfortunate that she only has 2. Melisandre says, well, look who it is. Such striking blue hair, such vibrant skin. Impressive as ever, even from a distance. It feels like almost yesterday we were at war with each other over this very land. Though it didn't last especially long, not with the way he charged towards me, absent even a hint of fear in his eyes. Elaine says, is that you, Melisandre? So Elaine is a pretty boy, confirmed. Melisandre says, oh, Elaine, I just happened to be passing through the area. I wasn't watching you, if that's what you're wondering. Elaine says, oh, I'm surprised you didn't call out to me, were that the case. Melisandre says, oh, what a luxuriant mane, and how enchanting his gaze. Elaine says, must you stand so close, Melisandre? You're beginning to terrify me. Melisandre says, I'm sorry, I should know better than to stare. By the by, how would you feel about a little sparring match? Sparring match? Elaine says, now, I don't see why not. Melisandre says, I'm glad to hear it, and this way I can look at you all I want. She's so thirsty. Now let's begin. Elaine says, you seem rather motivated by this, Melisandre, but note that I'll not hold myself back either. Melisandre says, nor would I want you to. After all, none can pique my excitement quite like you can. Alright, next up. I literally just liberated it, luckily. I was already planning. I was steps ahead of myself. Ha! Melisandre says. She's training. That should be good for today. With just enough time to head back to my tent before breakfast as well. She's on the morning grind. Melisandre says, Elaine, how long have you been standing there? Elaine says, only a moment in truth. I'm surprised you didn't notice me sooner, Melisandre. Melisandre says, ugh, you're not supposed to see me like this. My hair is a complete mess from all my training. Elaine says, apologies. I only meant to practice the blade myself, but you were already here by the time I arrived. In that moment, Melisandre, I found myself utterly captivated by your beauty. Oh, he's going in. Utterly captivated by your beauty. Oh, he's working his riz. Melisandre says, you did? Elaine says, indeed. The dance of your swords calls to mind the most elegant ballet I could ever imagine. A sight made all the more magical by the amber hues of the morning sun glistening on the fresh-laid snow. Oh man, this man is fucking poetic. Even I would be rizzed. Melisandre says, "Oh, Elaine, he's an even greater charmer than I had realized. But this only means I'll have more rivals for his heart." Oh, she knows. Elaine says, "Melisandre?" Melisandre says, "Sorry, I was just taken aback by your compliments, even if they were a little more than gratuitous flattery." Elaine says, "Please, I meant every last word that I said. The same thoughts occurred to me when we first met, as well, despite your allegiance to Zenoiran at the time. You've a keen skill and limitless beauty, unlike most any I've ever seen." Damn! Elaine! There's no surprise you felt confident enough to announce yourself at our camp entirely alone. Melisandre says, "I didn't think you would have noticed all that." Elaine says, "How could I not? With those swords in hand, there could truthfully be none more talented than you." Melisandre says, ... Man, she's just showering her with praises. Melisandre says, "What am I supposed to say to that?" Elaine says, "Melisandre, forgive me. I didn't mean to offend." Melisandre says, "You didn't. It's just that kind of praise is a special thing. All my life, I've been expected to be the best, whether that was at military strategy, academics, or even simple etiquette. I studied every day and every night in hopes of attaining that goal, of proving my self-worth of leading House Maye." Elaine says, "That must be a painful memory indeed." Melisandre says, "It would have been, if I wasn't so naturally gifted. To me, schooling was just another chore like any other. Not a challenging, and certainly not compelling, that is, until I started learning the blade. Everything about it captured my imagination. It was then and only then that I wanted to be the best at something, not for my house, but for myself. And to hear you say that I actually am, is the highest honor you could possibly give me." Elaine says, "Then I'm glad I decided to speak the truth." Melisandre says, "As am I, Elaine." Oh! She went in! Elaine says, "A kiss on the cheek? But why did you?" Melisandre says, "Just my way of saying thank you, and to remind you to do your best too. Now I really should be getting to breakfast. Hope to see you there." Elaine says, ... How am I even meant to respond to that? Oh man. Even the first encounter with Melisandre was just her trying to rizz up Elaine. And now Elaine's just trying to completely rizz her up. I actually like them. I am now Melisandre pilled. I really like Melisandre, Altalinda, and Yana. I'm planning on bringing Melisandre to Galerius too. She might actually be a pretty good decision for the Ring of the Maiden.
Elaine, is this what I think it is?
I'd like you to have the Ring of the Maiden.
You mean you'll take me as your bride? Me? Above all others?
That's my wish, yes.
This barely feels real. I'm not dreaming, am I?
I assure you, you're wide awake. You were hardly subtle in your approach when first we met. Now, allow me to return the favor. Your hand, please. And with that, our oath is sworn.
Oh, Elaine. I, Melisandre Maye, pledge to stand at your side through whatever may come. Through times both good and bad.
Okay, so I pronounced her name right. Maye, Maylet.
And I know what I said before, but don't go taking any wives but me. Or consorts.
I promise. You're the only one I could ever need.
Okay, also short. Also short, but very sweet. We're kind of just rizzing each other up the entire time. Nah, I'm still gonna lock in Yana. Me, Yana, Truther. Yana, Wife City. I might lock it in before I completely liberate Albion. There's only like one more stage in Albion, then I'll be done. But I need to complete... I want to complete Bastorius first. And then I might just leave Dragonhold for last. Because, kind of a hassle to go through Dragonhold. There's like... this very big stretch of land in the southern region of, Dragonhold. Which are like multiple stages and like... it's a kind of a hassle. Bastorius and Dragonhold are. And there's still the coast over here. I haven't liberated it yet, even on my first playthrough in Dragonhold. And then... yeah. Albion is actually really short. If you go through Alheim and go to Albion, well, it's only like, what, 1, 2, 3 stages and you're done. If you completely ignore like the eastern section of Albion. Anyways, that'll be it for me for tonight. Bej. It is Bej. Perfect time to stop. With that being said, thank you for accompanying me on this stream. Have a good night. I hope you feel better soon. Take it easy. Drink a lot of vitamin C. Supplements. Whatever else. I will see you later. Good night. Salute emoji. See you later, brother. Good night. Sleep well. GG's.